Welcome back, all you fragrance fanatics and beauty babes. Today we're gonna play a little game called This or That. If you're new here, I want to say hi. My name is Jamie and I make perfume related videos. I'd really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing if this is something you're interested in. And to all my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. So, I finally got my hands on a little bitty Tom Ford Vanilla Sex sample. This thing, look at this. It's like $50 for this. But I did it for you guys so that we could experience this together and figure out what all this is about. You know, what is this? The one that I can compare it to the most is also a new release, and that was the Vanilla Vice that I did a video about a little while ago, like last week, I think. So I'm going to be using this one to kind of compare the two, because if you look, the advertisements, I'll put them somewhere up here. The advertisements were similar. It was marketed similarly. It has, well, I've just got a sample here, but the bottles have like a similar beige, you know, vanilla vibe. So, and they do smell similar, but we'll get into that. So first, let's go over the notes and the accords here. I'm going to put it all up for you. Of the difference between Vanilla Vice by Sniff and Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford. You can see they're both definitely a vanilla scent, obviously. Vanilla Vice, more amber sweet, musky, woody, powdery. The Vanilla Sex is more sweet, almond, nutty, powdery. And then if you look at the notes, Vanilla Sex has bitter almond, vanilla floral notes, vanilla absolute, vanilla ultra vanille, whatever that is, tonka bean, sandalwood, and then Vanilla Vice has the amber wood, the musk, the Madagascar vanilla, ice cream, sugar, jasmine. So now let's talk about how they wear. And they are very similar in that they're both closer to the skin, more intimate type of scent. You know, they're not like beast mode. They're not going to project very far. I feel like Vanilla Vice does amazing with longevity. I've seen other reviewers talk about how it didn't last on their skin at all. But with that being said, I am a big oversprayer, like big time oversprayer. I want the perfume dripping all over my body. So that could be part of it, but I feel like it lasted forever on my skin. Of course, it was a more intimate, closer to the skin scent. It wasn't projecting, you know, and I feel the same way about the Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. So that's about, you know, the same. The price, oh my goodness, the price. This is anywhere from like, I think it's like 200, I'm not exact, but it's somewhere between like $250 and like $350 for Tom Ford Vanilla Sex. And Vanilla Vice is $65 for this here. So this right here is 50. So 50, 65. So I have been wearing these side by side, doing a lot of research, really, and trying not to be biased, because me and Tom Ford, we're not friends. But I mean, I'm not friends with Vice either. Like, I don't have a horse in this race. I'm not like affiliated with anyone. I'm not like nothing like that. It's just Tom Ford, I feel like, is just a little bit too hoity-toity at the moment, and I don't really like him too much. But I'm trying to be very non-biased and non-judgmental. So I really tried to figure out, you know, what are the differences between the smells, which one is best. And I went around the house and asked everyone in the house, you know, I didn't tell them anything, you know, they could care less about perfume. So I didn't tell them anything about anything. I just said, smell these two, which is best. The only thing I said was they are vanilla perfumes. That's the only thing I said. They're both vanilla perfumes. And so it was very interesting because when I was smelling these side by side, I was like, okay, they are similar, but something's weird about the Vanilla Sex. Something is weird. And then as I wore it more and understood it more, because sometimes I feel like just one spray, you can't really get, like first impression type sprays are not the best judgment. Because first impression means nothing. It really means nothing, first impressions, because your first impressions can change big time. They have with a lot of perfumes I've worn. Sometimes they're love at first sniff, sometimes they're not. Sometimes I hate them at first and then I love them later on after the first impression. So I like to give it some time and really figure out, you know, get to know the perfume, you know, become friends with them, go on a few dates. So I wore these, and here's what I found out. Vanilla Vice is sweeter, more creamy, and it's warmer. It feels more like melted ice cream. Like ice cream that's been sitting out in the sun. You know, maybe you had a tub of vanilla ice cream. Very, very rich bakery fresh ice cream, in my opinion. And it's been sitting out in the sun all day. You forgot it in your car. And you're like, oh, shoot, you know, and you go to get it and it's like all melted. Like that's what this smells like. Very cozy, comforting. You know, so there. So there, that's this one. So with Tom Ford Vanilla Sex, this one is like the diet version. Like this is the whole fat, the heavy whipping cream. You know, they used real sugar. You know, that's what this is. Tom Ford Vanilla Sex, this is the diet version of that. They used almond milk. Everything is very, like, it's not creamy. It's more like watered down. It's watered down. It's not as sweet. It almost feels like an artificial sweetness. Like the vanilla doesn't feel like a real vanilla. It feels like something, I don't know, some type of diet vanilla. I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know about this. I don't know. So that's when I had everyone else smell it and stuff. And actually it was my husband that pointed out something that made it click in my brain. He said that the Vanilla Sex one, which he didn't know that was the one he was smelling, but he's like, this one smells like those energy vanilla coffee drinks that come in the can. They have all those artificial, you know, they're really watered down. They have the artificial sweeteners in them. They're energy drink. Like he said, that's what that smells like. It's like a weird chick energy drink type of smell that was kind of like off-putting, he said. And he said with the Vanilla Vice, that it smells more realistic, like vanilla ice cream. But he said there definitely is a woodiness to the vanilla ice cream. And I agree, it does have that amber wood, but I just adore that. I know some people that were reviewing this saying like, oh, it's just all wood. I don't get any ice cream. I don't get... On my skin, it is an amazing creamy vanilla ice cream with the most bakery fresh vanilla ice cream. Well, bakers don't make ice cream. Like, I just mean like, you know, like a baker's vanilla is what I'm trying to say. A baker's vanilla is what they use, like a real true vanilla. And they made this homemade ice cream. And like I said, used like whole whipping cream and, you know, like all that, all the good stuff, all the thick, creamy good stuff. But it does have like, so on my skin, that's how it smells. But there is like a nice amber wood there as well. But all that does on my skin is make it smell like a warm melted vanilla ice cream instead of like a cold vanilla ice cream, which is kind of how Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato is. It's more of a cold ice cream out of the freezer. So the Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford, in my opinion, well, I mean, you know, it's no surprise. We kind of knew this was going to be the case, but it is not worth it, obviously. In my opinion, if you wanted something like this, but cheaper, sweeter, and creamier, like melted ice cream, I would go with Vanilla Vice. But I say that hesitantly because please, 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 always, when I'm, like I said, I have no horse in this race. I'm not trying to sell you anything, you know, to get profit off of anything. I'm just buying perfumes that I love and enjoy. And when I do love and enjoy them, I want to share what I love and enjoy with you. That's it. And when you hear me talk about certain perfumes that I love, please, you know, if you're interested in them, get samples of them first. And because I would feel so bad if somebody bought like a full bottle of anything that I said smelled good and it smelled terrible on them. Like, I would feel so bad. You have no idea. I hate disappointing people. I'm such a people pleaser. I can only give you my opinion on how things wear and how things smell on me. That's all I can do. And in my opinion, Vanilla Vice is amazing. I love it. And Vanilla Sex is just, actually there was this, who was it? There was another channel. If I remember who it was, I love to give people credit when I can, but I can't remember who it was. But this was definitely, I didn't come up with this. It was somebody else said this. They said that Tom Ford delivered exactly what he said he was going to deliver. Because when you think of Vanilla Sex, you think of like mediocre, you know, it's Vanilla Sex, you know, and Tom Ford delivered. He gave us Vanilla Sex. So, so I just definitely do not think this is worth it, but I'm glad I bought it so that I could share what I learned with you guys. But like I said, please always do your own research. Always get your own samples. Figure it out for yourself. You know, you might love the Vanilla Sex by Tom Ford and hate Vanilla Vice. You know, that's okay. We can all have different opinions and smell things differently, and you know, it's all okay. So I would love to get your all's opinion on this. Weigh in on this. What have you tried Vanilla Sex? Have you tried Vanilla Vice? What do you think about them? I love talking to you guys in the comment section. It is so much fun. The whole fragrance community is just a fun place to be. And I'm just excited to be here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.